This is for educational use only. Our group is allowing our instructor, Mr. Roldan Ardenis, to use this uneducational material. Learning objectives. Identify what is global media culture is. Explain the effects of media on globalization. Identify the dynamic between local and global cultural production. Differentiate the role of media in globalization. Introduction. Global media culture refers to the shared cultural experiences, values, and perspectives of arise from a widespread dissemination and consumption of media content on a global scale. It, it encompasses the ways which media, including television, film, music, literature, and the internet, social media contributes to shaping a common cultural understanding and interconnectedness among people from diverse regions and backgrounds around the world.
Discuss the historic stages of global media and culture. The story of global media and culture has evolved from oral tradition to the digital age, with each era marked by significant technological advancement and shaped cultural exchange and influence. The future hold promise and challenges as new technologies continue to reshape how we create, consume, and interact with global media and culture.
Various forms of media drive global integration by promoting cultural exchange, raising global awareness, connecting people across borders, and facilitating the dissemination of information and ideas. They help create a sense of interconnectedness and shared experience among people from diverse backgrounds, contributing to a more interconnected and independent world. Like television and film, television shows and movies from different countries allow audiences to experience foreign cultures, traditions, and lifestyles, fostering cultural exchange and understanding. News media. News outlets, both traditional and digital, provide real-time coverage of global events, making people more aware of international issues and crises. Social media. Platforms like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram enable instant communication and information sharing across borders, connecting people from diverse backgrounds. Print media. International magazines and newspapers provide in-depth analysis and reporting on global issues, contributing to a deeper understanding of international affairs. Books and literature. The translation of books and literature allows stories and ideas to cross logistic and linguistic boundaries, making literature from different cultures accessible to global audience. Radio. Local and community radio stations help preserve and promote indigenous languages and cultures even the face of globalization. Digital and media streaming. Streaming platforms like Netflix, Spotify provide access to a vast library of international movies, TV shows, and music, enabling consumers to explore content from different countries. Video games. Video games, multiplayer online games bring players from different countries together, fostering virtual communities and friendship.
Explain the dynamics between local and global cultural production. Cultural production exists along a continuum between local and global. Locally, Cultures originated and traditions are shaped within communities based on their history. Increased connectivity through technology, migration, and travel has facilitated the spread of cultural form across borders. This has led to blending exchange between local cultures on a global scale. Popular music, films, art, and fashion spread worldwide, but are often adapted to local contexts. Meanwhile, creative works can achieve international recognition through digital networks. The relationship is bidirectional and dynamic. Global trends can influence local scene, but local communities also actively determine what foreign cultural element to adopt or resist. Their meaning and use may be redefined. This fusion can localize appropriation contributes to ongoing cultural evolution. While certain practices become more widely shared, cultural identities remain rooted in place locally and social function. The interplay between local creativity and global dissemination continues to diversify and renew cultural repertoires around the world complex and mutual shaping ways.
What is the role of media and globalization? Social media plays a multifaceted role in globalization, connecting people and cultures across borders, enabling global activism, transforming businesses practices, and serving a platform for global communication and education. While it offers numerous opportunities, it also poses challenges that societies and policymakers must address to ensure a responsible and inclusive global digital environment. Through worldwide news broadcasts, television programming, and new technology, film and music, the mass media are now considered as having vital role in increasing globalization and allowing cultural interaction and numerous flows of information in an image across every countries. Nowadays, the media plays an important part of the globalization process. Televisions and internet, computers, and other media are shown to have a significant impact on globalization. Additionally, as a result of the globalization processes, today's societies has greater access to a diverse range of media, which plays a critical role in developing human brains and has a significant impact on our society and daily life. As a result, these two equal vital processes interact with one another and aid each other in expanding the field. Put it simplified, globalization allows gaining information about different cultures by connecting with people from all over the world through social media platforms. This allows us to learn more about one another and decreases stereotyping of another culture, leading to a better relationship.
The pros of media globalization. So at least in the pros of media globalization, we have at least four, and these are the access to the diverse information, cultural exchange, increased awareness, and economic growth. So in the access to diverse information, this is where media globalization provides a wide range of information and perspectives from around the world. So, and we have the cultural exchange. The cultural exchange promotes the cultural exchange by showcasing music, films, and art from different cultures around the world, from every country. And increased awareness. In here, increased awareness, global media coverage can bring attention to important global issues such as climate change, human rights abuses, and epidemics. And we have the last one, the economic growth, which the media industry itself benefits from a globalization through increased market opportunities leading to economic growth and job creation.
Cons of media globalization. Number one is cultural homogenization. There is a risk of cultural homogenization as global media often promotes Western values and lifestyle, potentially erasing local cultural identities. Number two is loss of local voices. Small local media outlets may struggle to compete with global conglomerates, leading to a loss of diverse local voices and perspectives. Number three is bias and sensationalism. Global media may prioritize sensational stories and entertainment over in-depth reporting, which can lead to a bias or incomplete coverage of important issues. Number four is digital divide. Not everyone has equal access to global media due to the digital divide, which can exacerbate inequalities in information and knowledge. Number five is dependency on global media. Over-reliance on global media sources can limit critical thinking and reduce the diversity of viewpoints people are exposed to. Number six is privacy concerns. Global media companies often collect and use personal data for advertising and other purposes, raising privacy concerns. So, it's important to note that the impact of media globalization can vary depending in individual perspectives, regions, and media consumption habits.
Is there globalization without media? Media significantly amplifies and accelerates the processes of globalization by increasing awareness, facilitating communication, and shaping cultural change. The underlying forces of globalization, such as economic independence and political cooperation, can exist independently of media. Nevertheless, media plays a crucial role in making people aware of engage in a broader global processes, which, in turn, can influence how individuals, businesses, and governments respond to global challenges and opportunities. So, my answer for that is yes, but it is limited only.
Is media globalization is a form of cultural imperialism? Media globalization and cultural imperialism are related concepts, but the relation is nuanced. While media globalization sometimes exhibit characteristic or cultural imperialism, it also lead to cultural hybridization, adoption, and diverse culture exchange. The impact of media globalization on cultural society and societies depends on various factors, including the indigenous local communities and diversities of media source and the choice made by individuals communities and how they engage with media content.
How does the media promote global culture? Learning about other culture through the media can create some stereotypes which can be negative at times. The media plays an important role in educating familiar with some culture so as to avoid stereotypes. Examples of stereotypes that have been created by the media include portraying Muslim as terrorists and African as illiterates. Educating people about different culture and, and emphasizing the positive aspect, the media can play an important role in constructing the culture of different societies across the world, and in the process, avoiding prejudice and stereotyping. The mass media has got a large audience that give a lot of power to influence many social issues. The media advocates for social concern and enables communication and exchange of positive cultural values among different societies. The mass media are seen today as playing a key role in enhancing globalization, facilitating culture exchange, and multiple flows of information and image between countries through international news, broadcast, television, programming, new technologies, film, and music.